What's going on, everyone? So we know Mario Kart is playing right there in the background because we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff in this video that can make this game better, because there are some things that I agree with a lot. They just released a new update, but the thing is, though, is that it's not the update that I was hoping for. It's actually the exact opposite, and I'm a little bit disappointed, so we need to talk about this. Starting off here, it says Nintendo updates Mario Kart Worlds Online, removes the only guaranteed way to play normal 3-lap races with randoms. Yeah. So here's my thing. Yeah, I know y'all enjoy that music. This game's music. Oh. Let me go over. Here we go. Alright, let me get out of free roam because I was doing stuff. I just want to explain something. This is what I thought when yeah, this is just regular multiplayer, right? This is... Here we go. Right here versus race. Why don't we have the options like this online, Nintendo? I don't understand. Like, you wanted to charge that for that game, but I don't understand why modes that would be available in other games weren't online day one. Like, imagine guys going online and you had all this, but you would be able to say 2 teams. You know, I'm here. Hey guys, let's play team battles online, right? Hey, let's play 3 teams, 4 teams. You know what I mean? Where is this at online? Why is this not here? I was thinking of an update coming that would add in more game modes, not restrict more of Mario Kart. That to me just, it makes me annoyed. Like, another thing is like this: open, random, connected. Wait, what is this? I don't think that, I don't know, but this stuff should be online. You know what I mean? Stuff like this. Not only that, but there should be aspects to where I could select what type of rules I want. It should be stuff like vote on one map only, or random select, stuff like that. Like, I think this would just make this game so much better if I could do this online rather than just right here. Because when you go online, let me give you guys an example, and a lot of you know this. Said, I feel like it should be like more diverse. There's just race, knockout tour, and battle, and there's nothing wrong with this. And friends, you can do like friends lobbies, all that. But this should also have team race, right? This is a survival. I understand this, but where is team race at? You know what I mean? With multiple customizations, I shouldn't just click this and be thrown into a lobby. When I click this, I should be able to have options here. I should be able to click something over on the D-pad, you know what I mean? And it says team race, you know what I mean? When I click on that, what type of like settings should we have and stuff like that? I feel like being in 2025, it shouldn't be strict like that. And today should have been an update where you're like, here's another new game mode coming today on Mario Kart. Like, we should be pushing it up to a higher degree. So yeah, I'm disappointed in this, and that's why I wanted to talk about this real quick. So we're also gonna tap back over so that we can see what other people are saying here too. But I believe that this is what people really want, what I'm talking about here. Like, we want a lot more options here, and that should be there. Now, people who are playing Knockout Tour probably won't care, but versus race is a big thing as a core of the soul of the Mario Kart series. So no. Now tapping over here a little bit. Going down, it says some background. In all previous Mario Kart titles, racing was done by selecting singular tracks and then racing around. Let me pause this a little bit. Then racing around said track for multiple laps. In Mario Kart 7, they introduced long one-way tracks with 2 checkpoints and 1 place of laps for a couple of tracks. In Mario Kart World, the interconnecting world has introduced what the community is calling intermission tracks. Though some people may disagree with that. It just depends on how you want to look at things, which is not their official name exactly, but it's what they're being called. These acts as those aforementioned long one-way tracks, having these racers start at one track, then race on one of the connecting roads to another track. And this is something that has been extended. So basically why it's a problem here is because they're not being allowed to do the short races like they want, and it feels like they're just stripped to only do this. This is what's making people annoyed. And then complete a singular lap around the destination track. They have proven device. They're amazing, yeah, of course. As the intermission roads tend to be less interesting and more straightforward. Fewer turns and obstacles with a lot of thematic overlap between all of them, and leaving many members of the player base feeling the full tracks are really Um, I mean, underutilized. It's an interesting word. The intermission style driving is default for both Grand Prix and Connected. Correct. Versus mode, but then there are still ways to play the traditional 3-lap tracks in the game. They are available in time trial and open style versus mode rules. Let players select them to race on. That's what I was just talking about. Like, we should be getting more options to be able to do that. That said, this style is only allowed in local versus mode or in friend lobbies. Against random, you only have access to connected, which is what we just talked about. This is how it is set up. So you guys remember before, you would be able to have random. Random means 3 laps, right? Now it's them basically stripping that. So this is how it's set up. All players in the lobby select one of the 4 choices: 3 given tracks and random. The 3 given tracks are almost always intermission style tracks where you race on a single connection road to the selected track and play a single lap when you get there. Every once in a while, one of those connected or connection tracks is randomly replaced with the option to select a normal 3-lap course, like, really quick, kind of like the little water map you guys know about. It makes things fun, and sometimes that fast fun, it could just be short thrills that people want to keep going. There's a balance between that and long endurance and all that. Just like people, if they want to run, it's like for somebody's like, nah, you're going to be doing these long marathons out there. I'm taking away the 100, 200, and 300, stuff like that. They just want more options, and I agree. Like I said, every once in a while, one of those connection traps is randomly replaced with the option to select a normal 3-lap course unconnected from where you currently are. Random, however, was the secret option that the player base caught onto. This would give you a random selection of any of the 30 normal 3-lap courses in the game. So you could just hit that, and since everybody's choosing random, for the most part, the lobby is choosing something to be 3 laps. That's what they're saying. So this is most likely going to land for 3. And if not, they're like, damn, man, the dice roll hit that. But if you got people doing this, then you know what you're going to be getting. And this is a bit of a choice of the community rather than Nintendo saying, no, you can only do this or whatever. So going down here to the update on the website, it tells you adjusted the courses and random when selecting next course in a wireless versus race. And this is what makes people mad right here. Like I said, instead of the strip back, I would have preferred an additional game mode and more options. So this is not permanent and set in stone, but it's something we're going to have to deal with now until they update it. And that's kind of annoying. Because we don't know when that's going to happen. Now going over to Oatmeal Dome's post, he says version 1.12 was released. This update makes an unspecific adjustment to the random option when playing online versus races. Some bugs in Dino Jungle and Boo Cinema were also fixed. Yeah, they optimized to fix some stuff, but yeah, this change right here is yeah. Nintendo, expect my lawsuit. On this. Do you know what engine Mario Kart World uses, by the way? $80. The adjustment was removing the no intermission workaround. Yeah, so that's it right there. Going down, thanks, I hate it. Let people just play 3-lap courses if they want to, and add more than 8 knockout tours for people that want to race the in-betweens as well. Actually, you know what? That's actually a good idea. They could do that. Increasingly glad I decided to wait on picking up a Switch 2. I trust Nintendo will make this game a great Mario Kart with time. Yeah, I mean, this game's going to be fine, but this is not a good update, though. And it has to be talked about because this is what we have right now. This isn't making my experience worse because I'm not going crazy over... and just to show you guys, I play a lot here. Look down at the bottom left there. Let me show you. You talk to somebody who played a lot of this game. You saw my score too when I went online, like 7,000, almost 8,000, 173p, almost have 50 hours in this game. So I have a lot of time to tell you about it. Pretty much unlocked almost all costumes, explored the majority of the world. Although there's still a lot. There's so many secrets in this game, it's insane. I like the open world. But yeah, I just would have liked more online options for like team battling and stuff like that. Same thing for PvP. I didn't even talk about PvP. Yes, the same thing. Guys, yeah, let's talk about that. Why does PvP not have these options either? Where's PvP team battling? Where's PvP team coin runners? It's like you're missing multiple elements to fulfill what you wanted to project for 80, but where was the team, like I said, where was the team coin runners and the team racing and team balloon battle options for online day one? And if not, you should have like let us know it's around the corner or something. We didn't even get that. There's some things that I don't agree with, because I'm like, why are we not being told if we are investing this much? What are we getting kind of down the line? Like, where's a roadmap? I would like that. And I think you guys should do that. So that's kind of like my thing with that situation. What the heck, they legitimately low-key completely, no, they didn't ruin it. Things are like okay, but that's restricting the versus aspect. It definitely doesn't make it better. That's disappointing. Did they do anything about the aggressive rubber banding? Man, what the F? I get the impression, what the hell is this? You can still do whatever in unranked lobbies. Yeah, you stand. Custom lobbies are fine, but online is where they did this. And I think they're trying to get people to focus on the new aspect of Mario Kart. It's like, but dude, didn't make the game mode for that and allow other people that want to do that specifically only. Why can't you just have a 3-lap course option? Literally, where's the options at? There should be more options over time. So that's my thing with this. That's the only thing that annoys me, and I'm pretty sure everybody feels the same way. So yeah, like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this. You guys know I love Nintendo, but this right here is not what I wanted from Mario Kart. So yeah, we're gonna have to have a remedy on the next big update. All right, later, y'all. Peace out. Have a great day. Enjoy at least the good music. You know, that Mario Kart music team, you guys cooked. Seriously, one of the best soundtracks ever. Amazing. You cooked.